Hello ladies, hope you have had an amazing week. Your first week with empowering yourself, with really just digging deep and transforming your thoughts and transforming your self-worth to be able to get into really digging into your pillars of health, right? So this week, our focus is going to be about mindfulness. So with this stage, we kind of want to look at it as kind of like the enlightened stage, right? Where our primary goal is to be able to, one, learn to constantly ask yourself, what am I thinking right now? And then two, learn to engage with the thoughts that cause the invalid emotion, right? So a lot of amazing things can happen during this stage. You should never feel in a hurry because it's a continual wash, rinse, and repeat. So our focus this week is again going to be about engaging, being mindful of our thoughts, engaging in our thoughts. But this is something that you're going to do all of the time, right? So know that old paths lead to frustration, right, and unhappiness, and we're wanting to reprogram those paths. And with this, it's going to help us become clear with your thoughts, always where they are, and be able to see where the real problem is. And it creates an understanding to be able to really get to what the matter is. So this is where self-care becomes essential to the process, and it's this practice that develops the skill to move on to the next stage, right? Through this diligent and consistent self-care, you're going to be able to see your self-worth developing, and that's super powerful. It begins to fuel that sustainable change. And so with every new step that you're going to be taking on this path, no matter how small, you're going to be improving your life. You're going to be able to see noticeable changes in your mindfulness, and you're going to see that it's all worth it, right? And that this journey is not a burden, that it is valuable, that you are valuable. So your action steps for this week is, again, one, notice your thoughts. Without the ability to catch yourself thinking, you're not being able to do the work, right? Your goal is to be able to really dive into your thoughts. Simply start by seeing your thoughts as you have them. As you participate in the week, see the subject of the week's focus, which here we're talking about mindfulness, right? And how it arises in your mind. And don't make it complicated. We're not going to make it complicated. We're just going to keep it super simple. Just notice your thoughts, and you're going to see how it really enlightens you. It allows you to be able to think about, why was I thinking that about myself, right? There's also something to understand as you embark on this journey. There's no day that we all of a sudden just arrive. It's this continual journey, right? We are improving our lives constantly, little step by little step, and we'll continue to do this forever, right? And that's good, because that means we're continually striving to be the best version of ourselves. And so you get to then dig deep and say, hey, I now have the opportunity to learn and grow in ways that I never knew existed, that there's not this stop and start, right? So again, don't be in a hurry to move past this action step. Notice your thoughts. Make sure that you're logging them, you're engaging in them, which brings us to number two, to engage with your thoughts. After you begin to get comfortable with seeing your thoughts, you can begin to question them. Question, what am I thinking right now? Can be followed by then a deeper question into those thought patterns that cause the invalid and exaggerated or prolonged negative emotions, right? Sticking with we're gonna look at the self-deprecation as an example, all right? You might ask, what outcome am I hoping for when I choose these thoughts? Do I honestly believe that I'm gonna improve my situation in some way by choosing to be mean to myself right now? So again, we want to be able to really dig deep into, why are we having these thoughts? So over time, you're going to be able to get really good at analyzing your thoughts at the moment, right? So again, this week is going to be about mindfulness and how can you catch your thoughts in the moment. Catch your thoughts about your nutrition, catch your thoughts about your exercise, catch your thoughts about your sleep and your rest, about your stress load, and about your toxin load. All right, you guys have an amazing week, and I look forward to seeing and hearing all that you are digging deep into this week. All right, you take care and God bless.